إذا كان في if there was an Israeli or a Jew.
An Israeli.
إذا كان في إسرائيلي مش صهيوني بده يجي يعيش هون بفلسطين. What do you think? إيش رأيك؟
أول شيء هذه بلاد فلسطينية مش بلاد إسرائيل.
First of all, this is a Palestinian land and not an Israeli land.
But if they wanted to be Palestinian?
طب إذا حبوا يكونوا فلسطينية. How will they like to be Palestinian when they are Israeli?
They would want to move here and live in Bethlehem.
مثلا رح يحبوا ييجوا هون على بيت لحم ويعيشوا في بيت لحم.
يجوا سياحة أهلا وسهلا فيهم.
If they want to come here as tourists, they are welcome. But to come here and own, no.
Okay. Even as tourists, would they have the same rights as a Palestinian?
طيب كسواح هل بيكون في عندهم نفس الحقوق اللي الفلسطينيين عندهم إياها؟
كسياح لم أتوقع لا.
I don't think so.
You live in Nablus?
Yeah.
If an Israeli who was not Zionist wanted to be your neighbor, would you accept that?
He will be welcome at any time because I ordered that by Islam.
You what? Sorry, you're ordered by Islam.
By Islam to respect
Okay.
the Jewish people. We make a difference between the Jewish and the Zionists.
Okay.
There is a huge difference because the Jewish it's a religion. We order to not hate people for their religion or mean or color. We love all people, and we order by Islam to respect Jewish and Christian. لا ينهاكم الله عن الذين يقاتلوكم في الدين ويخرجوكم من دياركم أن تبروهم وتقسطوا إليهم. This is the Quran. I translate. God order you to respect the Jewish and the Christian people because they are who took a message from the sky. We have to respect them in one condition: they don't attack us.
Okay.
Our enemy here in Palestine are the Zionists, not the Jewish people. That's it.
So it's okay. He'll be your neighbor. He will move. He will buy the house next to you.
Yeah, it's okay for me. There's no problem. It's if we are equal. I want to buy a house there in Tel Aviv, but I want to be equal with my neighbor also. It's called Tel Aviv now. Look, you are talking with someone who was in the Israeli prison for 15 years. I just came back since 9 months. I used to be a member of Hamas. So when you ask me a question like that, I answer you with a good opinion, and I studied that. I know what I'm talking for you.
If there's an Israeli who is not a Zionist,
Yeah.
wants to come live in Ubadia,
Yeah.
do you agree? Is that okay?
No.
Why?
Of course we not agree about that.
Why? Okay.
It's our religion and our citizen and our people around us. It's refused that.
But they want to come live with you as a Palestinian.
I don't know about that, but I refuse. It's not possible for me.
Okay, not for you. What about you?
The same.
Like she.
The same?
Yes,
Same
of
thing.
course.
But I thought in Islam you're supposed to accept other people.
Yeah. Maybe we are friends with us, talk with us, relationship with us, and other things. We in community and relationship. It's together.
Okay.
Anyway.
But not to live in your village?
Not to live in where are you live?
Okay, I have another question.
Yeah.
There's a village, you know Taybeh? The village, Taybeh.
Yeah.
It's Christians, right?
Yeah.
They have a rule, no Muslims are allowed to live there.
Yeah.
No Muslims.
No Muslim.
Is that okay for you? Is that okay? Because it's the same thing what you said.
Yeah, it's the same. We live Muslims and Christian together here.
Exactly.
But it's refused to us to come Israeli people to live with us here. This is Palestinian area.
But they want to live as Palestinians. If they want to live as Palestinians.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not possible for me.
إذا في شخص إسرائيلي بس مش صهيوني حاب يجي يعيش جنبك يكون جارك شو بيكون رأيك؟
هلا إذا ما كانش صهيوني ومش جاي يغتصب أرضنا وياخدها
اغتصب وخلص.
لا إذا هي بتسأل سؤال تاني إذا كان مش محتل أرضي بتعايش معها بس إذا كان بس إذا كان محتل أرضي ما بنرضى إحنا فيه ولا بنقدر نتعايش معه.
My land then I would not agree with it.
Okay.
I would not coexist with him.
What did she say?
خالتي شو حكيتني؟
حاطيننا بالزعف
شيك
يعني
أيوة خالتي.
ايش رأيك خالتي؟ إذا واحد إسرائيلي بس مش صهيوني حاب يجي يعيش جنبك.
كله مرفوض.
It's all refused or rejected.
ما اغتصبوا قتلوا
They
وعملوا.
already took land. They already killed. Okay. The word اغتصب has two meanings: either rape or stolen.
Okay.
Okay. So and we use that about the Israelis or about any occupier who takes land. هل إذا كان في شخص إسرائيلي بس مش صهيوني مسموح له يعيش في فلسطين؟ هل مسموح لشخص إسرائيلي مش صهيوني يعيش بفلسطين؟
وين بفلسطين؟
Where in Palestine?
فلسطين مقسم.
Because Palestine is divided.
He wants to move to Bethlehem.
مثلا بده يعيش هون في بيت لحم.
وين اللي بده يمنع؟
Who would tell him no?
Okay,
إذا كان مشتري ممتلكات أنه بده يمنع.
If he had bought property, who's gonna stop him?
Okay. If he was your neighbor, would you be okay with that?
طب إذا كان جارك عندك مشكلة في الموضوع؟
طبعا.
Yes, of course.
So you live in Nablus.
I am from Nablus, but I live now in Saudi Arabia, in eastern province in Saudi Arabia.
I'm still going to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
So,
ahead.
would an Israeli who is not a Zionist be allowed to buy a house here, and could they come live in Palestine?
Can you repeat the question?
An Israeli who's not a Zionist wants to come live as your neighbor.
So what's the question? I don't understand.
Are you okay with that? Is that okay for you?
If an Israeli not Zionist
Who's not a Zionist?
to live with me as a neighbor?
Yes.
Where? Here? In Nablus?
Here in Nablus.
I can't. يعني,
If you live here.
if I live here in what's the answer of this question for me? That here we live as Christians, as here Samaria and Muslims.
Samaritans.
We live together, and there is no any problem about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are from this city, and we live together in this city.
Okay, so but if somebody from Tel Aviv wants to come live as your neighbor, inequality.
I can't answer about this question. Sorry, I don't. I want to think about that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
إذا حدا سؤال كمان مرة، إذا حدا إسرائيلي مش صهيوني حب يعيش هون بفلسطين، هل مرحب فيه؟
كإسرائيلي يعني كسايح يجي لهون لفلسطين عادي، بس إنه كمحتل وهيك أكيد عندنا اعتراض في هذا.
As a tourist, he is welcome. They are welcome. But as an occupier, no, we would not.
No,
don't want it.
he wants to come here and buy a house and live like a Palestinian.
No, بده يجي هون يشتري بيت ويعيش كفلسطيني.
يتملك يعني إشي بفلسطين وهذا أكيد ما بنعارض هذا الإشي يعني.
To own, no, we would of course be against this.
If he was a Jew from Canada, would that be okay?
إذا كان يهودي من كندا مثلا، مش إسرائيلي، ديانته يهودية من كندا.
بده يعيش هون يعني بدون ما يعني إنه بصفته احتلال وهيك يعني يعني زي مسيحي أو إشي هيك يعني بدون مشاكل يعني أنا بحكي لك يعني إنه بدون يعني ما يحتل أرضنا
If he wants to come live here like the Christians do, or sure, no problem, but not as an occupier, not as an occupation.
Okay.
Not as an occupation.
If an Israeli though was not coming as an occupation, he just wanted to
إسرائيلي أجا
live here.
هون بس حابب يعيش هون. عادي. Yes, that would be okay.
So an Israeli who is not a Zionist wants to come be your neighbor. Do you accept that?
إذا في إسرائيلي بس مش صهيوني بحب يجي يسكن هون يكون جارك، شو رأيك في الموضوع؟
It's okay.
It's okay?
Okay, now so he's a Jew.
يهودي بس
Yeah.
مش صهيوني.
Yeah. So it's okay to come be your neighbor? Okay, but why can't he come for iftar? Because I just asked you that.
Yeah, but iftar is something only for Muslims, you know.
Ah, got it. Okay. It's not okay. It's because he's Jewish, but not because he's Jewish. Got it. So if it was somebody Christian, would you invite them to iftar?
Where?
إذا واحد مسيحي حاب يجي بتعزموا على الإفطار عندكم؟
Yes, my friend is Christian here, so it's okay.
Okay, you really need to think about this.
You know, Jewish is complicated. The relationship between Muslim and Jewish is complicated, especially in Palestine. You know.
If there was no conflict anymore, would you?
That's good.
There was no war.
We need to think about it. You need to think about it. Yes.
If.
It's a difficult question.
Yes.
هل تقبل إنه شخص يهودي بس مش Israeli or a Jew؟
Israeli.
هل تقبل شخص إسرائيلي بس مش صهيوني يكون جارك يعيش جنبك؟
هلا بكل دول العالم ممكن أي دول أي مواطن يعيش جنب أي مواطن ثاني بأي جنسية
In
مختلفة.
all the countries, anybody from any nationality can live next to another person.
ولكن بدون ما يكون فيه أي حق في إنه يستولي على الأرض اللي هو فيها أو تصير يعني خلينا نحكي تخرج برا دولتي. يعني ممكن يكون جاري بأي يعني خلينا نحكي يستأجر جنبي أهلا وسهلا فيه بس ما يتملك الأرض اللي هو فيها.
Of course, he is welcome, or they are welcome to come and stay in the house, but as long as that house does not become politically, as long as it does not become politically something else, he's welcome to rent and be my neighbor, but not more.
Yeah, he wants to buy the house.
لا مثلا إذا بده يشتري البيت.
شوف فعليا هذا الشيء موجود بكل العالم ممكن أي واحد يشتري أي بيت
This
بس ما يكون زي ما أنت حكيت سياسيا أنا أثبت ترجمتك فهمتها ما يكونش خلينا نحكي تحول سياسيا لدولة أخرى ضل دولتي وهو أهلا وسهلا فيه.
As long as this land remains as part of my country, it's fine.
So
he was telling me that there are Jews here in Nablus. I said, yes, we know this.
That's Samaritans. Those are not Jews.
هذول السمرة مش يهود.
هم يعتبروا طائفة من اليهود.
They are a sect of Judaism, so they are Jews.
هم نفسهم بيعرفوا نفسهم هم يهود.
They even introduce themselves as Jews.
Okay, so but can an Israeli come here and say I am a Palestinian just like you and the same equal to you?
إسرائيلي يجي يحكي أنا بدي أكون فلسطيني. حاسس أنا في بيتي وبلدي لما أعيش هون. شو رأيك بالموضوع؟ I feel like this is my country.
شوف الوضع شوي صعب الفترة هاي خصوصا بتعرفي إنه وضع حساس إنه إسرائيلي يعيش هون مش سهل.
It's not easy at all.
Would he accept him though?
ولكن أنت شخصيا.
أنا شخصيا إذا كان خلينا نحكي هو مواطن إسرائيلي قصده ولا مواطن من برا جاي بيستوطن هون؟
Is he an Israeli citizen or is he someone coming from outside?
An Israeli citizen.
لا هو مواطن إسرائيلي بس حابب يجي يعيش هون.
أكيد إنه مرفوض.
Yes, I would surely not agree to that.
لأنه صراحة كان من قبل يجوا مناطق بعدين يحطوها تحت الأمر الواقع.
They come to these areas and then they would enforce their hands on things and say خلاص this is ours.
So he's afraid they would take it over.
فأنت خايف إنه ممكن
أكيد طبعا أكيد. في النهاية إحنا هذا بحكي في اسم هلا إحنا بالنهاية ما لنا قوة في حال هو غير رأيه وحب ما يكونش مثلا مواطن خلينا نحكي.
Because in the end we do not have any power or authority
نحكي له
to tell him to leave.
إذا قعد ما بيطلع.
Because if he comes and stays, he won't leave.
Hey guys, please contribute to the program. You contribute in lots of ways. You can subscribe. You can come film with me. Just let me know, and I'd love to have you come film with me. You can donate to the project. You can give me ideas. You can spread the word. Please do. Thanks.